How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Ultimate TMNT / Universal Monsters Shredder as Dracula. Super excited to have this one in my collection. Figure was released in 2025 and I got this from the folks over at the Last Toy Store. As mentioned, I am really excited about this one since the original wave that had Splinter as Van Helsing. I had been wanting a Dracula to go with him. Now I had been saying, and I had told several people in different toy groups and stuff, I hope they do Shredder as Dracula. I think that would make sense, and sure enough, lo and behold, NECA did actually that. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get a quick look around the box. We'll get it opened up and get a better look at the figure. So for starters, guys, I have to say I love the artwork on this. I think they did a great job of Dracula's look, as well as the design of Dracula on this. And we've got Shredder as Dracula there, TMNT Universal Monsters logo. We got some art shots of the figures from the other two waves. I haven't picked up the Raphael as a Wolfman. I do have these other two, and Casey as the Phantom on the back. Photo shots of the figure there. Really nice, again, really nice art design on the box and everything, and the figure looks great, guys, so I can't wait to get this guy opened up. As for the other side, TMNT logo, Universal Monster logo, Shredder as Dracula, and then another art shot of the cover there, NECA Real Toys. Get a full profile shot of the figure there, guys, and then there's the figure in all its glory, guys. So let's go ahead and get them opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, so let's go and get right to it. So for starters, I have to say, getting them out of the box, we already have a QC issue, guys, and I am not surprised, but at the same time, like, how could you miss this? Apparently he's missing one of his blades. So yeah, nothing from the seller, but this is from manufacturing, because I checked the box. There was absolutely not another one in there, and when we get to the accessories, you'll see it's supposed to have two. But beyond that, figure looks great. But yeah, that's already minus points on NECA's manufacturing for sure. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around. Does have some pretty smooth movement too. I like the head tilt there. The head tilt there is pretty nice. Does look up okay. Does look down not too much, more than likely because of the way the collar is here. And this is a bit of a soft plastic, so not too bad. I do like the detail in the face though. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. I love the color in the eyes. The scratch marks there from, obviously from, if you know, from the original TMNT film. Splinter did the scratches there. As for the arm articulation, arm does come up about 45 degrees, more than likely because of the shoulder pads here, and yeah, that's also going to hinder the movement, rotating the arm all the way around. And as you can see, that just fell off again. QC issue from on NECA's manufacturing, so good job, NECA. And but yeah, arm should rotate all the way around, but the armor here is hindering that movement, which not a deal breaker, because I think the armor looks absolutely awesome. Again, not to go too much off on a tangent, this figure looks absolutely great. Double joint in the elbow, rotation at the elbow, as well as at the forearm, and rotation at the wrist. And the wrist does have some back and forth, not too much, more than likely because the mold here of the gauntlet. As for the other arm, same thing, should rotate all the way around, but it's not going to, obviously, because of the armor there. But can go back pretty well, can go forward pretty well. Does come up about 45 degrees. There is rotation at the elbow, once again. Double joint in the elbow. Rotation at the gauntlet, or at the forearm rather, and rotation at the wrist. And I have to say, I do like the double joints there, because you actually get some pretty solid poses, I would say. So really nice. So far, so good in regards to the design of this, minus the QC issue there. As for the torso articulation, torso does have some rotation. Can't rotate all the way around, obviously. Does have a little bit crunch forward. Doesn't have too much of a bend back, more than likely because the mold of the tunic here and stuff like that. I will say too, again, not to go too much on a tangent, I really dig the soft goods cape. I think it's really nice. Really nice design. I like the red, really pops. As for the leg articulation, unfortunately, leg doesn't come up all the way. again, because of the I guess the tunic or the clothing. Doesn't go out either, so he won't be able to do the splits, and doesn't go back all that much. Double joint in the knee though, so not too bad. Doesn't seem like, yeah, there might be some, yeah, there is upper rotation at the upper thigh. Yeah, there is, looks like there's some rotation at the knee. Not gonna force it, guys. I've already had one video fail, so I'm not gonna have another one. Foot does go back pretty well. It does go forward pretty well. Is on an ankle rocker and does have a little bit of rotation, so not too bad. As for the other leg, same thing, does come up, not too much. Doesn't go back all that much either. Doesn't come out, so again, Shredder's not going to be doing any splits or anything, or even any high kicks. Again, double joint in the knee. Rotation at the upper thigh. Rotation at the knee. Got some rotation at the foot, more like a side-to-side ankle rocker, and then has some more back and forth. Alright guys, so other than that, let's go ahead and get him off to the side and get a better look at his accessories. As for his accessories, guys, he does come with 4 extra hands. Now I will say, despite the QC issue with the defaulted hand and the gauntlet blade or whatever, not a deal breaker just because they're close-fisted hands, so I probably wouldn't use those if I was posing them out of the box. Instead, I would use one of these guys, as they're both gripping hands and they both have both blades, so even better. But yeah, love the detail on these. The nails look really great. The black, I mean, just the coloring, the pale skin just looks absolutely awesome. I think NECA did a great job with this. Not the defaulted hand, that's missing one, but yeah, really nice, guys. Really dig these. The other 2 hands he comes with, guys, he comes with 2 gripping hands or articulated hands. They look really nice. I really dig the coloring on these. The nails look really great. I think the black really pops on the pale skin. The other thing too that I didn't mention was the bladed hands that he comes with are only for the left, whereas these are only for the right. So I'm glad that NECA kind of differentiated that. But yeah, beyond that, I mean, I think these look absolutely awesome. And next, guys, he does come with 2 rats. And I have to say, these look really cool. I like the coloring on these and the detail. I think NECA did a great job. You can see the little teeth there and the hair. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but these are really cool, guys. I like this one. This one looks really nice the way it's articulated, and it also comes with a black one. And yeah, again, I think NECA did a great job. It looks like they're pretty much the same mold, just different coloring, but the tail looks like it's also, yeah, the tail is different, but the mold itself looks pretty much identical. And next, guys, he does come with a jug, and this is basically, that's all it is. It's just a jug. And yeah, love the detail on this though. It's feels like it's fairly decent, like quality. Very plain and simple, I think. I like the rope detail here. It's got like frills at the end, and really nice, guys. I mean, when I looked on the box, it just said jug, so I'm guessing this is like his jug of blood or something. I don't know, but really solid, guys. There's not much to it. It's just plain and simple, but I think the detail here is really cool. And next, guys, he does come with a candle, and a turtle is actually holding the candle. This thing is really adorable, guys. I think this looks absolutely cool and makes sense for the character, obviously. And the candle itself, the melty waxer, like, I mean, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but if you can tell, I think the detail looks really great. The flame effect looks really cool. I would be very careful, even though it feels a little bit solid. I can see this breaking if you're not careful. But the little turtle too looks really great, guys. I think NECA did a great job with this accessory. And yeah, can almost tell if it's actually smiling too, which is actually pretty funny. Now on the opposite side of the previous accessory, guys, we got a turtle skull, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but really cool. I like the detail in this. The coloring looks great, and there is a little bit of some articulation there, but I would be very careful because it's not hinged. It's more like a soft plastic, so just be very careful with that, guys. Keep that in mind. But I think NECA did a great job adding this accessory to this figure. I think they did a bang-up job with it. And next, guys, he comes with a really legit spear here. I mean, this thing looks absolutely incredible. Love the detail on this. The chrome finish has a little bit of a weather weatherness to it, like a dry wash or some sort of wash on it to make it look like kind of used. I wish there would have been some sort of blood wash on this, but beyond that, I mean, this thing looks absolutely insanely cool, guys. I like the end there of the staff. I guess it's supposed to be like a leather grip or something like that. There's not much of a wood grain to the rest of it. It's pretty smooth, but I mean, just the coloring overall, the detail in this looks absolutely killer, guys. It is pretty solid, but I would still be very careful of this breaking if you're not careful. But overall, guys, I think NECA did a bang up job with this accessory. Next, guys, he does come with 2 extra head sculpts. The first head sculpt we're going to take a look at. This one looks absolutely killer. The eyes look great there. I love the detail in the actual mask where it has like the fangs and stuff. Really, really nice. I love that samurai, like his original helmet. You know, they did a great job of incorporating the, I guess, the vampire element in it. But yeah, this is his original helmet design. And yeah, guys, look at that. That just looks absolutely killer. Again, I think NECA did an amazing job with this release, minus the articulation, obviously, and the QC issue. But yeah, beyond that, the colors just really pop, and the eyes just look absolutely incredible, guys. And finally, guys, for his last head sculpt, he comes with an alternate mask, similar to what you saw on the cover of the box. This looks just absolutely killer. It's more of like a bat form, and man, this looks absolutely insanely cool, guys. It's a little bit of a different take on the other mask, as you can see there. That's different. Obviously the color's different. Even down here where it comes down, that's different. It's more like, it's more into the actual face mask itself here at the front, but just that bat look right there, and then the eyes are just have that like glow. I wish these actually glowed. That would be really cool, or if they lit up, that would be sweet. But yeah, guys, this one looks absolutely killer. If I was gonna pose them out of the box, definitely it's probably gonna be with this guy. And finally, guys, for size comparison, I wanted to bring in the true Prince of Darkness, Bela Lugosi's Dracula. Absolutely love this figure. Just to give a size comparison, it looks like Bela's Dracula is actually a little bit taller than Shredder, which is kind of interesting, but can't really compare the two too much because the suits are different. The mold for this one looks absolutely insanely cool, but you can't go wrong with that classic Bela Lugosi outfit. Definitely one of my favorite Universal monsters. Aside from Creature from the Black Lagoon, absolutely love this figure. This one is actually pretty impressive as well. Minus, like I said, the QC issue, minus some of the articulation, but overall this guy looks absolutely nuts. Like, I love the suit on him, and yeah, he just is absolutely killer, guys. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure here. Are you a fan of this Universal Monster / TMNT mashup? Which was your favorite figure? Which was your least favorite figure? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't seen previous reviews I've done, I have done pretty much all of them, minus the Leonardo as a Hunchback and Raphael as a Wolfman, only because I don't have those. But mostly from the other figures, I have pretty much reviewed all of them. Mine personally is still Michelangelo as a Mummy. For whatever reason, I just really love that figure. Not to mention Michelangelo is my favorite Ninja Turtle. One other thing to mention, guys, is this figure has 2 other variants. One of the variants is a Target exclusive, which I was actually able to find in store and pick up. It's a red variant, so it's basically the same figure. It's just in a red suit. I think it's more akin to the Dracula, the Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think that's why it's red, or maybe it's just because it's Target. But they also did one for Walmart, which is more like a bluish purplish. That one, actually, the colors on that look incredibly cool. But beyond that, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Seriously, guys, I can't thank y'all enough. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Take it easy and have a good one.